Well, I'm outside. Just get some air. Get a breather for 1 minute. Just got back from my bike ride. It's too cold to really go very far. So it's not nice like it was this last week. Last week it got like summer temperatures, and then this week it's like back to cold. Hope that's not gonna be what this summer's gonna be, because that's gonna suck. Because it's really gonna suck if it's gonna be like this all summer. And anyway, hopefully it's just like a taste of cold weather. But it's quite cold outside right now. It's only 46 degrees, and today's the high temperature is gonna be 54. Tomorrow's gonna be a little bit warmer, 61. But it's not gonna get much better because we're supposed to get like a northeaster, but it's not really a northeaster. It's more, that's a term that they use for a system or whatever. It's just mainly gonna be rain here in the valley, and then up in the mountains it's gonna be snow. But down here in the valley, it's just gonna be rain. I mean, I hope. We don't need any more snow. We just got a bunch of snow this summer. Or it's not this summer, this winter. This past winter and spring. It's really cold out. Kind of got warm from my bike ride because, of course, you're sweating and getting warm from a bike ride. But I wore a jacket because going by the lake, it's cold. Get whipped with the wind and everything. Very cold. So I wore a light jacket. Somebody else was wearing, when I was riding my bike, somebody was walking, an older lady was walking, and she was wearing a coat. But she was wearing almost like a winter coat. A lot of people just freeze easily, so I mean, once you get older or whatever, you freeze easily, so any more freezing temperatures, and it is cold outside, so anyway, sorry for that noise. It's a shredding truck or something that's next door to my house. So I'm gonna go back inside. So the temperature is 46 degrees. Like I said, today is gonna be 54 degrees. So I'm gonna go back inside. Truck's like right there, as you can see. And anyway, so I basically changed some things around in my room here. As you can see, I took down the other bookcase. I think I'm gonna keep it for like extra shelving or something. I'm gonna keep it for extra shelving. But as you can see, I only have one bookcase and then a small bookcase right there. So, and I put my Mountain Dew pillow up here and my other Mountain Dew stuff, as you can see. So anyway, I went to the dentist yesterday. Don't know if I don't think because it was just regular videos yesterday. So yes, I do have to get all my teeth on my top teeth taken out. Not all my teeth, but my top teeth taken out. Although I had to wait for my insurance to respond or something. So the lady at the receptionist, she said that it might take like 30 days or something. So, but most likely they're going to get back to my mom, because my mom's the one that has my insurance and everything. They'll get back to my mom as soon as possible. So tomorrow I'm going to be going to therapy. I'm going to be getting counseling because I get really bad anxiety when I go to doctors or dentists and stuff. Because of my autism, I get like really bad anxiety and stuff. And I'm going to be going to a therapist, counselor pretty soon to try to control my anxiety, because it makes my blood pressure go up. Because when I go to doctors I don't like going to doctors or dentists, but I know I have to, especially doctors. So I'm going to be going to a therapist pretty soon. Well, tomorrow I'm going to be going for like my meeting or whatever, and then I'll be setting up with a therapist, a counselor or whatever. So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. I'm going to be going to a place called BHSN, and going to be going there for tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So yeah, probably once a month. I'm going to be going once a month at most, just, and I might have to get anxiety medicine to help with like my blood pressure and stuff to keep it down when I get really bad anxiety, because it's not good, my blood pressure goes up when I go to the doctor or dentist, and so I might have to get like anxiety meds or something. I got bad anxiety. I've had bad anxiety for a long time. It's um just I don't like going to doctors, and I don't like going to dentists, but I know sometimes I have to, because you got to, it's something you got to do. So, but yeah, so probably have to get anxiety meds, or maybe just get it controlled, managed. Maybe getting some tips at the counseling. Maybe my counselor give me tips and stuff to help. Maybe not to have uh, uh, medicine. Maybe I just have to get like some other tips or something, and they can help out with that. But yeah. But anyway, so I'll be going to a counselor tomorrow to have a meeting. I'm not going to be going counseling just yet. So anyway, I used to go to counselor like probably 12 years ago. Like I think I was only like maybe 15. Might have been 15, maybe 14, 15, 16 years old or something. I stopped going primarily because my sister had like some medical problems going at the time, and I was more focused on that instead of me. But was more focused on, you know, I was more focused on worrying about my sister than, focusing on going to a counselor or something. So I stopped going. And not only that, I just stopped going because I was like, you know what, maybe I don't need it anymore. But I guess maybe I should have, because for the past like several years, I've had a lot of anxiety from like new things and stuff. Like when I was in school, I had counseling like maybe once a week, and that was like helping, because like that's the reason why I stopped going, because I was getting counseling at school, and I was like, you know what, why get two things of counseling when I could just have counseling at school and that's it. I don't have to go to a separate counselor. So that's what happened. Like I was gonna go just to counseling at school. Of course, I'm not in school anymore, so now I haven't been in school for like, I don't know, 8 years or something. So uh, that's why I stopped going to counseling, because I was getting counseling in school, like a you know like a group counseling with my classmates and stuff. But that's the reason why I stopped going counseling at school, or stopped going counseling outside of school, because I was getting counseling at school. And even the counselor outside of school thought it made sense to just doing counseling at school. So then I started to go counseling on my own in school, like going to, just having one-on-one counseling with the counselor at school, the school counselor. It's basically the same thing as going counseling outside of school. That's the reason why I stopped going to counseling outside of school, because I was getting counseling at school. So, but since I'm not in school anymore, I don't get counseling. It's like, different things. Especially with going to the dentist, I got so much anxiety. I fidget and stuff. I tap my feet on the floor, and I have to do something, to get my mind off of. But have so much anxiety going to the dentist or the doctors. So, and I haven't been to the doctors since this year, since 2023. So I didn't go last year at all. I went in 2023, but I think it was like a small appointment or something. But anyway, yeah, I need to go to doctors more, and counselor and dentist and whatever. So anyway, so but anyway, so I just got back from my bike ride. A little bit, I'm gonna take my shower. I'm gonna retry the Doritos nachos, footlong nachos from Subway, because last time I had them, they were burnt. They burnt them, and this time they're not burnt. And last time, yeah, they burnt the nachos last time that I had them. You know, so that's why I'm gonna do redo of the um, nachos, giving them a second try. Now, I they're a little bit more than $5 actually. I think if you add chicken and stuff, it's like $6. So they're not really $5 really. I don't know, but so I'm gonna retry the Subway nachos today. Do that review. Do a couple other reviews. And I'm going to do a live video tomorrow when I get back. I'll do it tomorrow night. Do another live video tomorrow night. I did one last week. I was at the park. But I'm going to do one tomorrow night here. I'm not going to do one at the park. It's going to be basically raining all week. So I'm not really going to be going all the way down there. I know it's good exercise, but I've been exercising anyway, basically going around the block. Actually more than around the block. I've been going around the block, but I've been also going another street, so it's more than a block that I've been exercising. I actually lost weight. I was like 222 just the other day, and now I'm like 219. So I lost weight because I've been exercising every day. I've been doing more exercise. I've been trying to, say, okay, maybe I could go a little bit farther every day. So anyway, that's what I've been doing every day. So I got to get a helmet, though. I got to get a helmet because my mom's like, yeah, you need to get a helmet. So I think my mom might be ordering me a helmet or something off Amazon because my head is huge. Like, my head is big. So helmets you get like at Walmart and stuff don't fit my head. Well, there might be some, but most of the helmets at Walmart and at other stores don't fit my head because my head's so big. So that's why I got to get a helmet off like Amazon or something because my head's too big. That's been a problem why I don't have a helmet is because my head's too big. I would love to have a helmet, but my head is too big. So, yeah. I also got to get a lock and stuff for my bike as well. Well, it's not really my bike, it's my stepdad's bike, but I use it because my bike has flat tires. I know I got to pump them up and everything, but my bike has flat tires, and my bike is not as fast though. My bike is kind of slow, even though it's a mountain bike. It's kind of slow, to be honest. I feel like it's slower than the bike that I use. So I'd have to get the tires air and everything in that bike. But if as soon as I do that, I'm gonna probably use that too. But I'm gonna get a lock and key from the bikes, or one at least. One I can just use one for this bike, and then another day use one for another bike or something. But yeah, especially nowadays where people just steal anything that they want to, even though it's not theirs. That's why I want to get a lock and key for my bike. So my bikes or the bikes. So anyway, so I go down to Dollar General, but there's like some suspicious people that I know would probably steal a bike because they have nothing better to do with their lives and steal stuff. So I know there's a lot of people around here that do that. So just to be on the safe side, I want to get a lock and key for my bike. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here because I really don't have much to say. So stay tuned for more reviews today.